Welcome to the Love Drunk Show. We gon' talk some ish, get into it, so make sure you stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Wow. Hey, love bugs.
What's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Dr. Umar Johnson, who recently did an interview on someone's podcast, and he talked about the late Kevin Samuels, and he actually gave his opinion on what he thought about Kevin Samuels' rhetoric and how, you know, he was running amok on these internet streets, spewing this narrative when it came to Black women. So we're going to get into this, and then we're going to come back and we're going to discuss.
I didn't support it at all.
Okay.
I thought it was divisive. I thought it was very Eurocentric in his approach to criticism. I think his expectations for women were very superficial in terms of what was important. There was a heavy focus on how much you make and how good you look. No woman is going to look good forever.
No.
They're going to get pregnant. They're going to get older. To me, telling women that you are too fat or too small or too broke, and that's the reason why you don't have a man, that is psychopathological and it is destructive to our community. I did not agree with his approach at all. And the fact that he did have a lot of people who did speaks to how decadent and speaks to how self-hating we can be as a people. And I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of the women who supported Kevin Samuels supported him because they don't like other Black women, and they enjoyed sitting back on their couch, sipping their tea, and watch this Black man tear Black women's self-esteems to shreds.
You guys saw what I just showed you guys with Dr. Umar and what he had to say. So he was talking about Kevin Samuels, who basically was like the father of the red pill community for the short time that he was like a viral sensation. Kevin Samuels died on May 5th of 2022 from I think he had like cardiac arrest or something like that. He was 53 years old. Ironically enough, he was 53, calling people old, broke, busted, ugly, dusted, and disgusted. And he just so happened to be found with a Latina, and she was a plump Latina that was over the age of 25, which he basically tells every woman that if you ain't hitched and if you ain't, you know, booed up, married up, living in a mansion, perched on a mountain by the age of 25, then ain't nobody gonna want you. But sis was 32, which is still young, you know. You're young. We're young. It's young. However, this was not Kevin Samuels, what he was preaching at all. She was not thin. If she would have called into his show, well, maybe because she was a preference. Maybe that's why. Because you know the preferences, they be getting a pass. If you're ambiguous, if you're a little Latin looking, you get a pass. You get to be a little plump and overweight. You get to be over the age of 25. You get to be all of those things as long as you ain't a Black woman. As long as you don't look like this. Well, first of all, I am drowsy gorgeous, so not looking like this, but you get what I'm saying? Like, as long as you ain't of my likeness, let's just put it like that. However, so he went on to say that he did not agree with it. He said that he felt like Kevin Samuels' views and ideologies were very Eurocentric and divisive for our community. He also said that, you know, the fact that he had a heavy, everything was mostly about looks and how much money you had. And that is just not realistic when it comes to our community, because we all know, you know, we've been running the Oppression Olympics forever since the inception of this country, unfortunately. So a lot of us, you know, men and women alike, we kind of started off on the same playing field. I'm just throwing that in there. It's my own little nugget. And we're still playing catch up in terms of society standards when it comes to class. You know, some of us are leaps and bounds ahead of like in the Oppression Olympics, in the, you know, us being set back. We're running a marathon and a lot of us are thriving and doing great. However, many of us are not. And for you to have those types of expectations, especially on women, it's a little bit ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And he also said that it was very superficial because no woman and no man looks the same forever. Nobody's going to be the same size forever. No one's going to be young forever. And this is it, you know, I just want to touch on this because it's really, really sad and disheartening that we live in a society filled with ageism. Nobody really talks about ageism as much. Like, we're all trying to chase youth and preserve our youth, and you know, it's a human thing to not want to be older, because it's not only just about looks. Because if you got some melanin and you take care of yourself, then baby, you could look just as good as you want forever. But you also get, you know, closer to the evening of your lifespan, and that nobody wants to think about that. But on a superficial note, it's like if you're past a certain age as a woman, you're no longer desirable. Lord, don't let you have nobody. Don't let you give one of these men a child consistent, and now nobody really don't want you. You get shamed so much as a woman, especially a black woman, because like I said, preferences don't have the same expectations. These men don't put these same standards on these women as they do us. I see every day preferences be having, they be twice divorced. They be having 2 different baby daddies, and they be 40, 42. 41, 42, 43, 45. I miss 44, but y'all pick it up what I'm putting down. They be way over the hump of childbearing age, and they still be getting married. But yet, when it comes to us, it's like, sis, if you ain't married before your brain is fully developed, then girl, you is damaged good. You is washed up to the seashore. Ain't nobody want you no more. Yeah, they shipping you off to what's around you said they shipping you off to pasture, whatever that means. I don't know what it means, but I saw her say it on a late night show. And this is true. So you know, Dr. Umar, a lot of the things I'll be looking at him side-eyeing him, but I agree with everything that he said, and he's absolutely right. It is a Eurocentric. It is divisive. No woman or man is going to look good forever, because men be out here looking crazy too. Like, and they penises don't be working. That's why you see all of these Cialis and these honey packs and Viagra. Like, don't let the boys fool you, sis. Just because you see him once or twice out the week and he be blowing that back out, live with him and see if he could keep up. Huh? Ooh, see? Now that's how you know I'm speaking facts. Why my earring had to fall out? He said it was destructive and psychopathological. He also said other black women that would, you know, subscribe to this hated black women. And I'm like, damn, like, when you think about it, that's kind of true, because why would you, and he was like, you know, he tore black women's self-esteem to shreds. So like, when that one woman had come out, the thing that really, really got him super viral was the woman that, he basically, I can't remember what he rated her, but first of all, why was we letting this old man, it was the fact that this man was 53 with no wife, a divorcee, that everybody was taking advice from. And it just leads me to believe that people just love to partake in hating black women and tearing black women down and talking about black women, because how is he qualified to give anybody advice on dating? Sir, you're 53, 55, 56, 57. I don't know how that's in my head. But like, seriously, what was his qualifications? Like, why do we take dating advice for someone that's not even dating, that's not even married? It just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. Make it make sense. So anyways, I absolutely agree with what Dr. Umar Johnson said. It was destructive. It was divisive. It was terrible. He did try to rip us a stretch. Oh, that's what I was saying. So the woman, where he rated her, I don't know if he said she was like a 2 or a 4. He really tore that woman down. She was making over $100,000 a year. She had her own job and she had 1 kid. And he was like, girl, ain't nobody gonna want you. But we also gotta, ladies, I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth, right? Pretty privilege is a real thing. It really is. Like, you don't have to be making a lot of money. You could literally, like, as if you're attractive, you could have a kid maybe two. Pretty privilege is a real thing. Look at Steve Harvey's wife. Sis married 2 cousins. How she pull that off? And then went and married a millionaire, and she had 2 kids, and she was in her 40s. Pretty privilege. Keep yourself up. Keep your hygiene together. Don't let people slut you out. You know, focus on and work on your mental health and your emotional stability. Work out, eat healthy, drink water. Drink water, even if you can't exercise it, because I don't like working out, but I do when I do. But I always walk. I walk a lot. Walk. Take a walk every morning. Journal. Do your breathing exercises. Take care of your skin. Get into a skincare regimen. Take care of yourself. Pretty privilege is a real thing. Take care of yourself. I'm just going to put that out there. It gives you more options. It gives motherfuckers less of a chance to try to play up in your face when you take care of yourself. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share it because I know that you care. Like, comment, subscribe, and share because what? I know you care. I love y'all. Be good. Be good, be good, be good. Comment, like. And what did y'all think about Kevin Samuels when he was alive? And do y'all agree with Dr. Umar Johnson? Let me know. All right. Peace.